Steven Sims Jr. Wide receiver for the football team.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Dustin Hopkins has
Must not have it on all, man.
and here we go from our nation's capital.
I'm wondering because I could have sworn on all man that
from his end zone. And this
I could have because on all man you don't have. I thought. I'm just wondering. No, it doesn't tell me. I'll check my settings. Yeah, I'm not sure if it is or not. Ragu, what's up, Ragu? Yeah. For me? Nah, I ended up getting out of bed about noon. Somewhere around noon. You just got up? Oh, okay. What? What did? I ended up going to sleep at about, I don't know, maybe about 30 minutes after we got off that bitch. It was something like that. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, I'm ready. I thought she was doing something. I'm finished. What was that overall? Uh, 1 hour later. I can go, man. I can go. I ain't talking no shit to you.
As a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. first down gets him a yard to the 26.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater.
What you say, Don? Oh, shit. It just be on 25.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jimmy Merlin. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1.
Did he realize catch him, though?
A good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know the fans are thinking right now.
I said, I'm shocked that he caught him.
Negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Gibson again. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Gibson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson taking it in from 2 yards out. And Washington
it's definitely on All Madden, I think. I mean on All Pro.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
R3. Oh, you can't do it. Hold on. I gotta look at it again. You got me lost real quick.
They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And one thing about a play like this, if it's slow to develop, it can turn out poorly. And this play was definitely slow in developing.
What you mean when you say the same thing?
Give an effort to sprint over there.
Good. Oh, yeah. I just got to look at it, dog, because I just don't remember it offhand. We picking plays too fast for me to even fucking look. I don't like how all my shit just look crazy.
Here's Locke to throw. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And he
like when you put somebody in motion, the fucking play art, it just looks weird. That should be gone all over the place. I'm pretty sure they play their right spots, but it just look weird.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Williams. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield.
Oh shit! I don't have no normal dime. Oh yeah, dude. There you go.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From the gun, it's Locke.
Oh, it wouldn't let me react. He just stood there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
I'm saying,
midfield.
I tried to use it too, but he just stayed on the ground.
Stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That was a pick. Well, maybe a bad out. I was there though.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run, and you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Locke. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon, and he is not going to get to the marker as they stop short at the 14. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Damn, I was about to check for you. I keep forgetting.
The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be...
They've got his man complete. Touchdown, Washington. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And
so when you talking about real quick, when you talking about subbing, you talking about at the where the play art is already on the screen. Oh, okay. It's R3. And it's before the art is on the screen. I think it's R3. No, that's culture. It's triangle, but before the play art's on the screen. So you got to be at it where it's saying normal 12 play. You know what I'm saying? Before the play art. Yeah. That shit difficult to master though. Yeah, man. That should be fucking me up.
Ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Who?
Here's Locke. Sets up the screen to Gordon. Down he goes at the 23 and pick up a 4. To throw it is Locke. Able to get this to Gordon.
Oh, you hit me with it. Oh, shit. Get on him. Hit me with that one twice.
30-yard line.
I should have expected. Hey, mama. Huh? No, I'm going to go to the lady house.
A 14-3 ball game.
I ain't predicting. It's awesome. Yeah, I know. You try more?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They look to throw. It's Locke. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
2nd and 4. Block now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket.
This is one play I ran when I had the Cowboys on defense. I cannot find this fucking play on defense. Damn. I don't know where the fuck is that?
Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Locke.
Whoa.
He's got
I moved the safety.
10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll see he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered.
The motherfucking safeties will get you in trouble.
Extra point from McManus is good, and the lead is down to 4. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
From the 27, Fitzpatrick. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Fitzpatrick throwing complete and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Come on, man.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
Oh, man, still that block out there, big boy.
It's Kareem Jackson.
Still that block out there, big boy.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Fitzpatrick looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
I'll say that safety move.
So simple math here in the first half. They've
crackers and toast.
Offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments. Right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jimmy Moreland. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They mark him down
tackling
right about
me.
the 1-yard line. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what they're...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with his
28
second touchdown here in this first half. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is up to 18 now. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away.
I don't even know what formation that is.
Return from his end zone. And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Gordon. And this will be stopped at the 44.
I'm past committing every play at this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Good night, Dad. Love you.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. On play action, Locke. No escape for Locke, and he'll go down. Montez Sweat just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Another try after the 1st down sack. Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose.
We had somebody else open.
Ball here in the first half. Now maybe it's not all on him.
Wide
but
open.
Still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick.
Oh, come on.
He's been slinging in the first half. You expect
touchdown.
everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10.
You know, I should have.
To throw, Fitzpatrick. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. To the air again, Fitzpatrick. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin as the first half is winding down. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Hopkins with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Block off of play action. That's out to the flat for Gordon. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
On second down now, it's Gibson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Fitzpatrick. And that's complete. It's Sims. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down, Gibson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
To throw is Fitzpatrick. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. A great return as they're finally able to take him down. Pretty much
I should have tried a aggressive catch instead of run after.
Now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive.
I was making you commit. I was like, he was going to commit to that tight end, or he was going to commit to this fucking wide receiver.
And being overly aggressive, I think they just crossed
so his safety was over there, so I said, all right, I'm going tight.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, they just got a little help from their defense, forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
Pressure got in there.
First down there, but it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton is the man he was looking for. And now it's second down. They'll try the right side this time.
Oh, come on, man.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you
actually, after this one, I'm gonna run this punt back, then I got to dip in there.
Before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline.
Good game, good game, good game. No, I got to roll. It's 35-10, but I got to leave. Let me run it. Let me run a play. I got to play. I want to try.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. There's just a mistakes will win. They're hoping it's...
All right, I'll holler.
I appreciate the blessing realize it. Like, I didn't even realize. He's gonna put it on work. Right. Yeah, our work is. He has to understand. Everything you go with. Right. The fact is weird. However, billion years ago. That's something. Not perfect. But we're here.
Jerk 'em on.
what I thought at first. I was like, that's all I was looking at. I don't know something wrong. It wasn't on. That's what I'm saying. Like, can't live off your past. Seven and shit. But there was moments. You got to shut. You let it. Lifelong friend. Oh my God.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Jameis now on first down. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Jameis to throw it. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. That catch good for only a couple. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Here's Winston. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and this one will be brought back to the 22. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. And I put my first tally mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
I think it may be the first of many because once they get going, look out. Things tend to snowball. Tom Brady trusts Gronk as much as any receiver I think he's thrown to in his career. And it's evident when you see that.
Saying something.
That's saying something right there. But he's earned it.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Drops it to Jones in the flat.
Complete to Ronald Jones. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play. Early, but he could not secure it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Quick throw caught by Godwin. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Well, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down but come up empty. And the Saints will have the football back. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We're scoreless after one.
No score.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Bro, ain't fucking with y'all. Bro, ain't fucking with y'all.
To throw, Winston. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. From the gun, Winston. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adam Troutman, 30 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Yeah.
After the touchdown,
I'm on the
Lutz to
controller.
kick it off. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run. He was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Play action now. Winston drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Second down at 4. Winston. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Give him 32 on the play.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. A give to Kamara running right. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll run it with Kamara. And this time he is in. Alvin Kamara taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints add on to their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
It certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's second down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. On play action, it's Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A couple of nice plays right in a row, and the Bucs have a first down. Again, it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Here's Brady. On the screen, Bernard. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
Now Brady. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league. And you told me before the game that he still got it. And he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both teams going through their final halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football. And to bring you the second half from the Superdome, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. This still a one-possession game. 8 points the difference as we resume action on EA Sports. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
99 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And he'll be out right at the 35. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw with Brady. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Play action. Now it's Brady. This one swung out here to Jones. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of the quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. On play action, Winston. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
On 3rd down, Winston. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Quan Alexander picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. The throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, and now it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Brady. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2nd down, and it's Kamara again. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Harris. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Smith catches left side.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And even 100 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Winston. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On play action, now Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now a play fake. Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. This is caught inside the 15. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Important extra point up and through, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. the touchdown now. It's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Try to run down some clock with Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Winston. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but if falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Winston. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
This game has been a lesson, a clinic in how to throw the football. I mean, even with a big lead, they're not turning off the engine. They're not getting off the gas at all. They plan to keep going at them, and it's working for them.
Kamara try the right side. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now Winston. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. To throw is Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he will get to the sideline here, but that a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Brady. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Brady got to have this one. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. A 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the 2nd quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They're looking to throw this. Winston. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. But he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that can get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Yeah. Like 10 minutes.